Hey guys, Wes again. Welcome back to my channel. Right now I am in the shop. I'm sanding some board for the wood burner room because I'm going to just heat my house with wood. I've already cut off like $80 from last October, and I'm just using up wood so I can put the ashes on my raspberries and all my compost piles around my trees. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I dug the foundation for the beds for all of my plants that I'm putting in my greenhouse. And then I'll give you guys a brief look at some of my compost piles that I use and some of the things I've grown in there. I mean, I haven't put any fertilizer on it other than natural fertilizer that I've made using my compost piles, but I'm going to do a video just on some of the beets and onions that I've grown in there because they're just huge. It's like the ones down on the volcanic hills down in Guatemala, where the Guatemalans just, they have these truckloads of onions that are, you know, about, they're enormous. And they're carrots. I've never seen carrots before. I thought they were different, sort of like a different vegetable. But anyways, you'll get to see some of the things I've done in my greenhouse. And part of this is, my goal in this is try to get other people to grow their own food. You'll grow more nutritious food, won't have a bunch of crap sprayed on them that gives you cancer and all this other garbage. But it's also fun cultivating your own food supply, and you really come to appreciate it more. And it's after you get the first initial what would you say, hurdles covered, after you just get to the point where you can just throw seeds in the ground and every once in a while put some more compost on it and put water on it, then it's not so bad. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you get something out of it. The lighting in the greenhouse, I should have had the camera on the other side of the greenhouse, on the other side of the bed that I was using, because it's super light in the background, so it sort of almost silhouettes everything. But I tried to change the contrast, and for future purposes, I'm not going to do that. But you'll still see what I was getting done. And just remember, you can do this too. The more people grow their own food, the better. The healthier they'll be. And just remember, Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at that proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." That harvest isn't just pertaining to food. It can be a lot of things. But after you guys watch it, at the very end, I'm going to put something in, sort of like a Easter egg, I guess you could say. I know the last one had a super beautiful scene from over in Africa, but on one of the missions I was working on. But anyways, I have some eye candy in here for you too at the end of this one, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you at the end. So this is the greenhouse fan I'm putting in. I built the frame around there. I painted the outside, and as you can see, I installed it. It's a 16 by 16 shutter fan. I actually got it from Amazon. I'm hoping it works okay. And I got this outlet box. Checking the extension, so my cord will go clear over this 4x4 post, so that will work well for where I'm going to install this for the power. I just need a outlet itself, and I forgot to get the outlet, so I thought I had extra outlets, but I didn't. So I'll just do that on another day next time I go into town. But anyways, I'm going to run this electric all the way back, but then after that I only have 4 more polycarbonate panels to put in, and then the polycarbonate will be set. And you eating one of the strawberries, Noah?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, they're very yummy.
A lot better than what
now we're making honeybee boxes. We're painting them.
Yep. What are you painting on honeybee boxes?
I'm making a desert landscape and Alaska landscape.
That's awesome. Awesome, buddy.
We'll be having fun, guys.
Well, I'm going to run this 12-2 all the way back to the wall, all the way to the top of the garage. And that's pretty much what I'm working on today. So I'll have some more videos I'll make here pretty soon. Well, this is pretty much all this is. Just digging this away, and then after that, I'll put it in the wheelbarrow. So I'm gonna go clear over here, but I'm gonna take a little break. Hey, this is Wes again, and this is my greenhouse. And I'm going to go over today the layering that I'm using on this newest and this final bed that I put in my greenhouse. Don't mind my bananas or the potatoes over here. These two banana trees got hit by the coal. Same with the potatoes. So I brought them in the greenhouse, so they should be looking like my other ones. Anyways, for this bed, and this is pretty much similar schematic I use with all my greenhouse beds. On here, so you have the treated 2x6, and these are the tongue grooves. They used to have asbestos and some other chemicals to help preserve them in water that was actually kind of detrimental to your roots. And so that all changed, I believe, in 2002 when I was researching all the chemicals that were in the 2x6s. Still, I put plastic. It's the same plastic I use. It's polycarbonate on the outside of the greenhouse. I put that along all the sides. And so in here, these are all wood chips. It's been composting for 3 years. And I'm going to use the wood chips as a base. Then I'm going to use my my compost that I made myself. And then I'll use some regular topsoil. And I'm just going to show you guys what I have been using, how I make my own compost, and I might have done other videos on it that I haven't put together yet, but once I get this YouTube channel running, I'll have several videos on that. But anyways, we will go out to the different piles that I have, and I'll show you guys what I do, how I make everything grow. As you can see, for the potatoes, like the potatoes are reaching out for the sunlight. That's why they're all stretched over to their side, but they're doing okay. I have some beets I put in down here. Throughout here I have some more potatoes. As you can see, there's one coming up right there. There's some of the beets. I have some onions coming up, as you can see right through here. I have some strawberries. Now continue throughout down this side, and obviously my greenhouse isn't finished yet. I have some cucumbers, beans, more cucumbers, beans, beets, carrots, beets, carrots, beets, cilantro. There's a little pepper there. I put another one there. I have another baby pepper there, another baby pepper there. And I like using drip systems, so this is just sort of old school mentality, I guess. But here is an IV, because I'm a nurse, and you can order these online. So it came to me real easy. Just take a 2-liter bottle of whatever kind of pop you want. Oh, and it actually kinked right there. Let me see here. Let me go down to, okay, so I'm going to open this up a little bit. And as you can see, my drip just started running here to feed this cucumber. That's why this cucumber is the tallest one, because I experimented and had this one hooked up onto it, and this thing's just going to keep going up high. Hopefully it'll start producing some actual cucumber though. Anyways, we're going to go out to the wood piles, and I'll show you guys what I have going on. Now, give you a close up so you can see what this looks like here. This, you couldn't buy this. I can't go to Lowe's or Home Depot or Menards and buy some compost with this quality. This is, I can grow literally anything in this that I want. It's packed with nitrogen from the grass. It's packed with, well, it's packed with everything from all that I put in it. It's raining out pretty steady right now. So as soon as it gets this done raining, I'll take this out to the compost pile and let you see from which one I get it. But I'm gonna smooth it out as it raises bed up some. And let me see. It's going to take a lot of wheelbarrows. And every once in a while I'll find some rocks in there because I wasn't too careful whenever I was moving it around. And a little bit of stones. But it's fine. Okay. Now, so I'll get another load. Okay, so I'm out here by my compost piles. Here are two for next year. This one I started, and that one obviously it's mostly grass, chicken manure, same thing there. The grass starts to turn black after a while. That's all that nitrogen not being broken up. But I have to turn this a few more times, and same with that pile obviously. And over here this is all compost from last year. Last year this looked like that, but this year it obviously doesn't. So I'm just going to dig this up and transport it over to my compost pile. You can see one of the coops in the background. I don't know how to make small little coops. I grew up building houses with my dad, so those have 8-foot studs with them, 16 on center, and that's how I roll with my chicken coops.
There is no river that runs wide as your goodness. There is no mountain that stands tall as your faithfulness. There is no river that runs wide as your goodness. There is no mountain that stands tall as your faithfulness. And there's nothing else I'll ever need. All of my days your mercy followed me. There is nothing else I'll ever need. All of my days your mercy followed me. is nothing else I'll ever need. All of my days, your mercy follow me. There is nothing else I'll ever need. All of my days, your mercy follow me.
Put one more load in here. Get this topped off. In a world full of stress that steals your peace, the news steals your peace, the economics, the price of the grocery store, the gas pump going up, the electric bill going up, the moral decay of our civilization, Don't let that all take your peace. Take a moment and relax. Enjoy the peaceful creation full of beauty around us. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll give you one more scene that you can enjoy some beautiful creation.
¿Qué hago? Vienen. Oh yeah, that's where we were up there. You like this, Liza? It's pretty cool? Oh, it's good. You like it, Noah? It's
I'm glad I
This is Blackwater Falls in West Virginia. Out here with the boys. Super beautiful.